Is it a poem? Yes, something like that, Olivia replied. In fact, it wasn't a poem at all. It was a spell, and Olivia knew the spooky story behind it only too well. It had all begun 200 years earlier when Lady Luella, owner of Pemberley Manor, had decided to go fox hunting. Her daughter Eliza had begged to come with her on the hunt. Eliza was an excellent rider, and everything was going brilliantly until they struck a rabbit hole at a hedge jump, and Eliza's pony, Chessie, lost his footing and fell. Eliza's death so devastated Lady Luella that she had decided to punish all the ponies in the stables. She had paid the Pemberley witch to cast a curse over them all, and ever since then the stables had been spellbound. The witch's magic kept the poor ponies trapped forever in time. Except there was a weakness in the witch's spell. 2 brave girls could break the curse, and Olivia, who was very brave indeed, was one of those girls. The other was Lady Luella's daughter, Eliza. After her terrible accident, Eliza had refused to leave the spellbound ponies, staying on at the stables as their groom, and that was how she met Olivia. When Olivia had helped Eliza to free Bad Bess, the naughty highway pony, from the witch's spell, the 2 girls had become firm friends. For starters, there was Eliza's rather worrying habit of coming and going in a magical poof. Right now, as Mr. Harrow stood in the doorway of the darkened stables, Olivia became aware that a spooky swirl of mist was starting to rise, a sure sign that Eliza was about to mystically materialize. Yikes! Olivia was pretty sure she was the only one who could actually see this happening, but she wasn't taking any chances. "It's been lovely chatting with you about poetry and all that," Olivia said, hurrying Mr. Harrow out to his truck and helping him by opening the door. "But I've got a pony to feed." Of course, Mr. Harrow agreed. "I'd best be going anyway. Lots more deliveries to make." As he drove away, Mr. Harrow heard the faint tinkle of ghostly laughter, and a shiver made its way down his spine. Mr. Harrow, who was not the sort of man to believe in ghosts, shrugged it off and checked his notebook to see who was next on the list. Meanwhile, inside the stables, one of those ghosts he didn't believe in was sitting on the hay bale and giggling with delight as Olivia fed a biscuit of it to Bess. "You suit them," Olivia said, nodding to Eliza's new clothes. "Thanks," Eliza grinned. "She's really enjoying it, isn't she?" she said, looking at Bess as the mare took a hungry mouthful. So far, Bess was the first and only horse the girls had set free. When she had been spellbound, Bess had been a highway pony and had led a naughty life of crime. But now the spell was broken, Bess was a perfectly normal horse. The only sign of her wayward past was the black mask and velvet cape that still hung in her stall. "Ponies do eat a lot," Olivia noted with concern. "How will I afford to keep her in hay?" "Oh, you'll find a way," Eliza said confidently. "Come on, Livy, time for us to free another pony from the witch's spell. Are you ready to cross the threshold once more?" Each loose box in the stables belonged to an enchanted pony. All you had to do to summon them was to walk through their stall door and say their name. "I'm ready," Olivia said. They stepped up to the next stall. The brass plaque on the door gave off an unearthly glow, and the pony's name materialized in front of their eyes. "Ooh," Eliza said, "how exciting! The pony you are about to meet was once the fastest racehorse in spellbound stables. I wonder what the witch's enchantment has done to him." "Let's find out," Olivia said. She had goosebumps all over as she stepped through the door and spoke the name out loud. Prince. Chapter 2. As Olivia said Prince's name, a ghostly fog rose up from the straw and soon filled the entire stall. "Eliza!" Olivia cried. "Livy!" Eliza called back. "I'm right here." Olivia reached out to grasp her hand, but her fingers slipped right through as if her best friend was made of smoke. "So where is Prince? He must be here somewhere." Eliza felt excited as she felt her way round in the darkness. "Oh, just wait until..."